Those of you within the age range, 21 years to 35 years old, how is life now? Guys, what is going on with Tekno? I don't know. And let me know what you think about this. He said that any Christian who doesn't pay a tithe is a criminal. But yeah, you all know the code 419, what it means, right? As a Nigerian. If you don't know, then you're not a Nigerian. Avoid money ritual content. This is a message he sent to Nollywood. It was his turn, in the witness box. And guess what happened? This guy went dumb. So right now, Abba Kyari is saying that, look, this allegation against me is false. And the court needs to find a way to allow him get treatment, that it can't continue like this.
You cannot understand a woman. No man. Women are not created for men to understand. God does not want you to understand any woman. That is why when God...
To the extent of bearing a child outside a marital home, DNA was not needed because infidelity had very grave deterring consequences. What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen within this up? Welcome back to our channel. Okay, guys, remember the school we went to share the bags, right? There are two schools in there. One school is really bad. When it's raining, it's hard for the students to learn, the pupils to learn, because everywhere is bad. The ceiling, they need chairs, the building doesn't even look good. Nothing looks good. Can you imagine two schools, right? Government fixed one and the other one is really, really bad, like day and light, literally. They told me about their what they're going through. But one problem that is common or that's stuck out in the whole discussion with this head teachers is the fact that they need a mower. They said they actually spend a lot cutting the grass, especially when it's rainy season. Said they will appreciate it if you at least can help them donate.
And they'll be here many times from the ministry. They said they are coming. So that is the main thing. And then we need white macabre. Yes. So I don't know. Okay, just I
know you said macabre. Yes. Apart from macabre, what about, I think this?
And we don't have to need the teacher's space. Yes.
For teachers or for students?
For pupils and for the teachers.
Okay. Like how many?
You read the seats. For the pupils. The bed and the benches. Yes.
When it's raining, I hope it doesn't.
That's why we want to make the school generally. Mercy Crown Blog TV. They are here to give you school time. Give them great share. Oh yeah. Good job, you. Good job, me. So they are here to give us school time. Everybody. Give them another awesome share.
So I discussed this with the team, with the little team I formed to help me with the decision, and we finally made the decision to help them with the mower. Because there are other schools, right? We still go to Ogun State to donate bags and give to orphanage homes. And after that meeting, we got a donation, you know, of $200, right? I checked more on Jumia. It's between 160k to 250k. Depends on what you want. But we're looking at getting 160, the one that cost 160k. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to get the remaining from the general account. I just want to inform you guys. And the next news, I will let you guys know how much I added, you know, to get the more. But yeah, it's not going to be that much, right? Because we already got like $200 donation. And guys, don't forget, please help us with the donation. It is important, like seriously. You can see that we're using this money. Our next project will be in Ogun State as well. We might even buy more bags from there, but you know I will always give you reports on that. So guys, that is it about that. Today's news. Yeah, Abba Kyari, yeah, you guessed it. Again, I think most people that watch my videos every day are now used to this, right? I like giving updates about a particular news, right? So even if it's like 3 different stories, I like giving updates, you know, about it, so that you just don't miss anything. You understand? So Kyari is sick, and I mean it, right? He's sick. I don't mean mentally, right? I mean has diabetes, and he is hypertensive. That's what he told us. Not us directly, but the courts, right? He said that he is sick, and the court needs to find a way to allow him get treatment, that it can't continue like this. So that is the new report about Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari said that he was being held on the basis of a false allegation that was leveled against him. So right now, Abba Kyari is saying that, look, this allegation against me is false. So according to reports, in fact, the headline was Abba Kyari drags FG to court, seeks bail on health ground. But I don't think the court would, you know, agree to that, because later I saw another update that says court declines Abba Kyari's request for bail. But who knows what will come out of this eventually. The case has been adjourned to February 24. Whatever, you know, comes out of that, I will definitely update you guys. So guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Every day is about Abba Kyari, and I'm just waiting for a particular day to say, okay, no Abba Kyari news today. But it seems like it's always something interesting to say about this particular man. Speaking about something interesting here, we have the story, you know, not the story, the update about the Unijust student that was gruesomely murdered in the hotel by this guy. And of course, this 20-year-old guy, the suspect, after he was caught or found, the parents said he's mentally down, that he's got problem upstairs. You understand what I'm trying to say? Although a lot of people didn't believe this. They said this is just a way to escape the law, which is not possible at this point because it's too late. In fact, that is not the only thing, because it got worse, right? They went to court yesterday. You know, they were like, okay, let us talk about what happened. His name is Moses Oko. It was his turn, you know, in the witness box. And guess what happened? This guy went dumb. That means he couldn't say a word. After he said he's not okay mentally. Okay, the parents claim that he's not okay mentally. But here's the thing that I still don't understand. The lawyers, right, the other lawyers said, not his own lawyer, right, that's Jennifer Anthony's lawyer, who was killed in the hotel, said that this guy was just a few hours or few minutes ago was communicating with his family until it was called upon, you know, to appear in the witness box, and he went dumb. Guys, what is really going on? They said it appears the weight of the charges, that's what his lawyer says. It appears the weight of the charges slammed on him is too heavy for him to bear, and as a result has developed imbalanced mental conditions. Imbalanced mental conditions. I mean, it might be a whole movie that we're watching, we don't know, but they still take him to psychiatric hospital. Hopefully we get the real truth. But currently the guy is still a suspect, so we can't say he did it yet. Moving on to the next one, I'm speaking about money ritual here. FG, as Lai Mohammed said Avoid money ritual content. This is a message he sent to Nollywood. Avoid money ritual content. In fact, let us do exactly what he said. Remember, we've talked about this when this thing was huge on social media, this whole money ritual, Yahoo boys. I picked some comments, online, even in the comment section on the Bex and Crown Blog TV. We talked about it, and I picked some comments. Yeah, even in the comment section, most people were like, no, you shouldn't blame Nollywood, because at the end of the day, Nollywood still show the other side. I mean, the bad part of it. Why you shouldn't do money ritual. With every movie, there is a lesson. That is what, in fact, that is what Nollywood actors are also saying in their defense. Like, look, every movie come with a lesson. You guys should stop blaming Nollywood. Well, let us read exactly what Lai Mohammed himself says. Many have also blamed Nollywood for featuring money ritual in some of its movies, saying this has negatively influenced the vulnerable youth. To mitigate this, I have directed the National Film and Video Censors Board, the body set up to regulate the film and video industry in Nigeria, to take this issue into consideration while performing its role of censoring and classifying films and videos. I have also directed NFVCB to engage with stakeholders in the film industry in order to express the concerns of the government and Nigerians on the need to eschew money ritual content in their movies. For those who may still be in doubt, ritual killings have assumed a worrisome dimension in recent years. Recently in Ogun State, 4 young men, one of whom is 18 years old, murdered their 20-year-old female friend for money rituals. One of them said they learnt about using human parts for money rituals from social media. Of course, you are also aware of a case involving a female student of the University of Jos who was allegedly killed by her boyfriend for ritual purposes. These killings have been widely reported by the media. Do you think it's okay for the federal government to go after Nollywood on this? I mean, the ritual content they produce. Do you think it will help in the society, or it will make any difference, it will make an impact if they successfully do this? Is it going to reflect in the society? Let me know in the comment section below. Speaking about money here, look at Owambe party. This is how big men spend their money now, in bunch. Guys, let's watch this video. Here we have Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri said this, about DSTV. Why has DSTV, a South African company operating in Nigeria, chosen to give the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, the frequency channel of 419? 419. That is not a coincidence. It is a deliberate action. It is subversive and carries a very powerful subliminal message that demarcates Nigeria as a brand. It is a mockery of our nation and its citizens. And if Lai Mohammed was alive to his responsibility, DSTV ought to be answering questions. The Nigerian Broadcast Commission that ought to have spotted this are instead more focused on sanctioning radio TV stations that criticizes the Buhari administration. What a pity. Guys, this whole DSTV Nigerian fight has been going on for a while. You guys know what happened to ShopRite, the old xenophobic attack in Nigeria. It's been really toxic, our relationship with South Africa. Is this a deliberate act? That is a question I still find hard to believe. But yeah, you all know the code 419, what it means, right? As a Nigerian. If you don't know, then you're not a Nigerian. But is Reno Omokri really right? It might be coincidence. Like Reno Omokri, seriously, who knows? But guys, let us move straight to the next one. People lie a lot on TikTok. I call TikTok the island of lies. But it seems like it's quickly drifting towards Twitter these days. Look at this guy. Truly, we talk about billionaires and millionaires and first millions, but at the same time, nobody asks you to lie about it just because you want to oppress the other person. Here we have Cinderella Man, that's OC Suave. He's got this to say. And one thing with social media, if you don't delete those things, is people will always find them, no matter what. In the next 5 years, next 10 years, people will always find them. Here, he said in 2015, At 22, I made my first million effortlessly. When people decide to disrespect me because I am, according to DM, a common OAP, I shake my head and laugh. 2013 here, you can see it below. I remember that first million. I called my mom and cried over the phone. I was 25. One person. And the last one, I made my first million at 23. The olive branch was given to me by a guy that was 26 at the time. Is it just to oppress the other person? I still find it hard to understand. Here we have David Ibiome. David Ibiome, and let me know what you think about this. He said that any Christian who doesn't pay tithe is a criminal. Is a criminal. Let us read this post. He said, if you don't pay tithe, it is not God that cursed you. You cursed yourself. Tithe is not given, it is paid. Tithing is kingdom tax. If you are experiencing near success syndrome, don't go for deliverance. You are not a tither. Go and pay your tithe. God is not cursing you. It is a self-imposed curse for violating the law of prosperity. If I put my hand in a naked wire, is it the company that shocked me or I shocked myself? Violating this law does not mean that God is cursing you. You automatically curse yourself. You are the problem. Are you getting what God is saying? You can't cheat God in tithing and expect to prosper no matter how much you give. God is the owner of the tithe. So what do? You pay. It's only in Nigeria you don't pay tax and they can leave you. In the Western world, it's a big criminal offense. If you don't pay tithe, you are a criminal. Your offense is punishable. Tithe is simply 1/10 of your income. 10% of your income goes to God. You know, this whole thing is debatable, and it's been a debate for a very long time, tithing, offering, and the likes. But what do you think? Do you think that is punishable? I mean, if you don't pay your tithe, God will be angry. Let us move straight to the next one. Here is about women. Apostle Suleiman these days have been preaching about women, you know, and understanding women and what women likes and what they don't like and stuff. I don't know, whatever. But guys, here is a new video where he says that you can never understand a woman. Women always have a plan B. Let's watch.
You cannot understand a woman. No man. Women are not created for men to understand. God does not want you to understand any woman. That is why when God was making woman, he told Adam to sleep. Adam, sleep. You can't understand a woman. If you want to have peace, sleep. Let God make her what he wants her to be. Woman, a species. Dr. Adeba, women, a species that argue with God. Women are the only gender that drag with God. God gave them air, they added their own. God gave them fingernails, they added their own. God gave them latches, they added their own. God gave them nails, they added their own. With people that drag with God is what man wants to understand. Can I say this to you? When you have a good woman celebrating, because every woman, listen, by nature, women are wired to have a plan B. So if you are the only plan they have, celebrate them. Women have plan B. If you see a woman wearing high heel, check her back, there is slippers there. If you see a woman, can I talk to you now? Women have plan B.
I think we're now in the relationship section. Here, this lady says, this girl DM'd me last year to thank me for building my ex up to be the perfect man for her. Now she is a single mother of 2. And here's the message. Thanks for helping him and building him up to be the man for me. And she laughed and she says, you are welcome. I enjoy it. And now she's a single mother of 2. It's sad though. It's sad. Moving on to the next one. After spending 6 years in Canada, he wants his wife to swear an oath that she didn't sleep with any man while he was away. Since na mannequin she be, some men get nerve sharp. There is no moral compass to justify anyone waiting for another person for 6 years. If you plant a tree and you don't water it, it will wither away. If I am that woman, it will even meet new children. Hey guys, your opinions they are very important here. And the next one right here, guys, this is Abuja. Can you imagine? They said this is a cost list for just one day. containing over 30 divorce petitions in a court in Abuja. Wow, it's on the increase now. Like, it wasn't like this few years ago. So guys, I'm thinking about this. Who do we blame? What do we blame? You know, is it social media? Is it the woke nation? Or is it ignorance? Or feminism? Some people even blame the Westerners, the Oyinbos. I think it's also on the woke nation, you know. Moving on to the next one. Here is about our DNA. Jugezu, the actor, says this. This DNA thing is not really an African thing. A child born to an African man is the African man's child. Our fathers held this belief and enjoyed peace of mind. This DNA stuff is tearing many homes apart and destroying many innocent children. When things fall apart, the Mother Earth rose against Okonkwo for killing the child who called him father. A child who calls an African man father is an African man's child. Period. Although some people were totally against that. They were like, why would you even think like that? As someone like Okon says, things have changed. Globalization has had the better of us as a people. The world, including Africa, has evolved. In today's Africa, the values of chastity and fidelity with respect to the married woman has been eroded. Those were times where it was actually sacrilegious and very unimaginable for a woman to be married to a man as non-virgin, let alone have extramarital affairs to the extent of bearing a child outside a marital home. DNA was not needed because infidelity had very grave deterring consequences. This gave room for more paternal certainty than is the case now. Moving on to the next one. A lot of people didn't believe Idia. And by the way, I've seen this lady. I've seen her before. She's quite tall. I saw her at the airport one day. I didn't know she's that tall. She recalls getting a Range Rover from a total stranger who chatted her up on Instagram. So many people didn't believe her story. But listen to this and let me know if you truly believe her.
Luckily for me, 2 years ago, I got a gift that, goddamn, you know.
What was it?
I got a Range Rover. Not the new one I have, but I got a Range Rover. And it was not even from someone I knew.
Oh, wait, sorry, no, sorry, rewind.
I swear on everything that I have, that it was somebody that had chatted me on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. He planned with my followers, he planned with people that I knew, planned with my friends, and they sent a Range Rover. Inside the Range Rover, there was like champagne, there was like a teddy bear, there was a cake, there was flowers. As in, I thought it was very, very thoughtful.
Sorry, no.
Sadly, my family didn't let me keep it.
Oh, they didn't let you keep the Range Rover?
No.
Oh.
So, and I even asked him, I was like, oh, do you want it back? Blah, 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 blah. He didn't want it back, so I ended up selling it, but I never kept it.
And you kept it in essence. You kept the money, Sha.
Yeah, but he didn't want it back. So what was I supposed to do? Leave it on the street.
All that money.
I know. Anyway, so no, but the point about it was that it wasn't that it was a car. It was that I'd never gotten anything before, Stephanie. Even when I had boyfriends.
I don't know what to call this, but let's read. This man said, this lady who I lent 80k in 2017 blocked me everywhere and insulted me just cause I politely reminded her of the money and she was about to get married, a new dispensation. Just hearing that her hubby divorced her and remarried. I pray she gets a better man. Just confirmed now that she had 2 miscarriages, the second being on her last 39th birthday. No child yet. May the forces of nature be with her and never leave her. This life is deep. It's a sad story, I must say. Moving on to the next one. Guys, what do you think? I'm still shocked. American singer Keke Wyatt is on her 11th pregnancy at age 39. Hey, 11th. This man will just be making money to spend on the kids. Like, for real? How does he even fend for the kids? Hey, all these kind of kids, when they are like 18, the father will pray for them to reach like 16 or 18 to start working, like seriously. Let's move straight to the next one. Turbulence, it's a very serious thing. A lot of people take it very serious and it could be scary, my people. You wouldn't blame this girl. She's sweating in the plane, sweating. It's just turbulence, madam. Calm down. Let's watch.
What is it? The grave did not stand up. It's going up.
Moving on to the next one, guys. I don't know if this is true or false, but the news says white money was bounced. Like white money was bounced from greeting Burna Boy. Oh no, I don't want to believe that white money was bounced. I checked the video. There's no sign that this guy was actually bounced. So a lot of people feel like Burna Boy is so rude. He had like they didn't notice white money, but we still don't know if it's real. But I couldn't see any bounce in here though. But let's watch this video and let me know what you think. Guys, what is going on with Tekno? I don't know. I mean, this is a guy that seemed promising then. What's happened to Tekno's career? Anyways, he's set to return with a new single. Guys, what do you think about this challenge? Let's watch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38.
I don't know what to think of the challenge, like seriously. I just think it's interesting. Moving on to the next one, speaking about music here, we've got a very good performer from Anambra at Nigerian Idol. Well, I'm just joking.
I'm fine.
Where are you from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Anambra. And what made you come to Idol?
Sir?
What made you come to Nigerian Idol?
I come to show my talent, to tell the world what I got.
What you have, huh?
Yes.
Alright. What are you singing for us?
I'm singing a song I wrote.
Oh, really?
You're a writer.
You're a writer as well?
Thank you.
I'm not joking.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
The
take your time.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders.
There were days when I felt this life should end. I felt so depressed from what I've been through. Then I looked at my right, I looked at my left, I saw no help coming. But when I look out to you, Father, you sent me a hyper.
Okay, guys. Oh, Eukaria here again, the actress.
If you don't know the shoe size of your wife or husband, you are bound in grave clothes. If you're still hiding your financial status, bank statements and account from your husband or wife, you are bound in grave clothes. Hear me. If you're sleeping with your housemate or sleeping with that dirty girl that sells orange or granite along the street, you are bound in grave clothes. If you're sleeping with your, megad, what we call megad, that's a security, gate opener, you are still bound in grave clothes. You are sleeping with your cousins, your relations, you are bound in grave clothes. You have members of your pastorate who are anointed, but you refuse to allow them to preach in the church. You say you are a lead pastor. You are still bound in grave clothes. Hear me.
That is where I'm going to hold it. Today's question. Those of you within the age range, 21 years to 35 years old, how is life now? I'm sure most of you aren't living with your parents anymore. Or some of you that are still living with your parents, you're already working towards leaving them, right? So how is life now? Seriously, guys, this age just made me realize that money is important, but it is not enough. That's one thing I realized. And also, another thing is money is something that we keep chasing. right? A few years ago, I was like, if I get so amounts of money in my accounts, I will be this, I will be that, I will get this, I will be that. You know, when you get there, you still want to move, you still want to get more, you still want to get more. So I realized that, you know, it will never be enough forever, except just within yourself, you fight for it and you be like, okay, I think this is enough. I just want to find happiness somewhere. And again, money is not a guarantee that you get happiness. A lot of people will always choose money. I've heard the popular saying that it's better to cry in a Lamborghini than be broke. But guys, what is your answer? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.